Welcome back to our Seated Tai Chi 28-day challenge. Today we're going to be practicing self-applied massage. Self-applied massage is an important part of both Qigong and Tai Chi. There are lots of different types, many of which we are exploring in this challenge. Self-applied massage is normally done at the beginning of a practice as a warm-up to increase circulation, or at the end of a practice to reintegrate yourself into daily life, to kind of seal in some of the benefits, increase circulation, increase energy flow, and bring you back to your senses before you go back to your day. Today our practice is going to be rubbing ears, hands, and feet. This can help locally, making the body feel good locally, reducing tension, stress, and pain, but also through the nervous system and other mechanisms in the body, helping with the rest of the body. The ears are almost always available, easy to reach, easy to rub, and they have a lot of nerve endings and acupoints in them. The ears have a strong connection to the vagus nerve and can affect the nervous system and different organs of the body through the vagus nerve. Ear acupressure and acupuncture is being tested on the battlefield to relieve pain. For us, we're seeking something simple, calming activity that helps transition us back to daily life. So we've been in a deep meditative-like experience, mindful movement, and we simply rub the ears in between our fingers and thumb. And we just go around the ear, rubbing the back and front of the ear. And then we can go across all the surface of the ear, front and back, like we're rubbing coins. In the Qigong tradition, this is often called rubbing coins, like you're rubbing a worry stone. And it is not complicated. You can feel the warmth of the blood, the circulation increasing. Your ears may get red from all the friction. Pull on the lobes. Just a nice, brief, easy session of self-applied massage. We're going to do the same for the hands. Now for the hands, we can rub using the thumb. And with the hands, we've got our metatarsals, the bone structure, with our fingers and the base. And we don't want to rub into the bone or into the joints. We want to go in between. So with the thumb, we can go in between. We can rub all the surface of the hand. And we can also use the thenar and hyperthenar prominences. These bony edges of the wrist at the bottom of the hand, building up where muscles connect and move the thumb and the rest of the fingers. We can hook with the middle two fingers, and we can use this as an anchor or leverage and rub with those two prominences. So in a sense, we can wring our hands back and forth, rubbing against the palm. Rub with the outside layer. We can also use the knuckles. So from a loose fist, we can use both sets of knuckles, either by themselves or together, to give a little bit more pressure for those muscles, a little bit more friction. We can go back and forth between the thumb, the base of the wrist, the knuckles, ringing. Just a nice, easy self-applied massage to the hands. Now for the feet are just like the hands. So on the feet, we've got your toes. We've got the soles of the feet. And if I pull up my leg, I can hold on to the toes, or I can hold on to the acupoints around the ankle, and I can rub around those, around the ankle, with the thumbs, with the fingers. But most of our action is going to be on the sole of the feet. So just using the palm, rubbing back and forth. This is something good to do at night before you go to bed. Relaxes, brings circulation to the feet from the head, quitting that overthinking. Nice calming feeling. Rubs a very important acupressure point on the foot. And if you have some sore spots, you can also use the same techniques we used on the hand, rubbing with the base of the hand, rubbing with the knuckles. Nice relaxing massage of the feet. And you would do both feet. So in brief, what we've done today is we did self-applied massage to the ears, hands, and to the feet. We weren't really worried about particular spots. We're just rubbing where it tends to feel pleasurable, good, like even if it has some pain, that it's relieving some of that pain. And if there is some place too painful to do this, then don't do that. Rub around it maybe, and then maybe you can rub into it after the surrounding areas. Relax a little bit, release some of their pain, some of their tension. If not, avoid that area. And of course, if you have physical problems that you should avoid doing this, or medical reasons why you should avoid doing this, please do, and get your doctor's clearance before you move ahead. As far as taking this with you, the ears and the hands are usually readily available. And this is beneficial, feels good after long periods of typing, work on the computer, or you need to wake up, a little bit of circulation closer to the brain. These are nice for breaks, for taking breaks from your work. The feet are the foundation of the body. We spend a lot of time on our feet, and the massage of the feet is good for the end of the day. After you come home from work, you need to give yourself a nice self-applied foot massage, or before bed. So I hope you find one or more of these self-applied massage techniques useful. And again, we will be using them at the end of our practice to come out of a deep meditative movement session to re-engage the senses before we move on with our day. Thank you for joining me.